Namaskar. This is Namo, composed by Annamacharya. Okay, and the Kirtan as such is describing the chakra. The Vaishnav cult, the deities, Vaishnavite or Vaishnav deity will always have, or you can say Vishnu or Narayana as such, will have chakra, gadha, padma, pushpa, and this, what is it, Shankha chakra, then gadha, and one hasta will have a pushpa. So generally, this is the way the description is given. Of course, some of the deities they may show a few more arms, two more arms, which will have different other either weapons, or you will have some other connotation of an element of bringing in victory through these weapons as such, or instruments, you can call them. So but in reality, when you look at what is happening, you see, there is always a concrete experiential awareness as well as an abstract experiential awareness. So suddenly you will find delusion, or you will find everywhere around there could be deluge, and there are earthquakes, there are heavy rainfalls, and then there is sharp biting sunlight, scorching heat, or thunder showers. The vagaries of the nature, we cannot miss that. Glaciers can melt from the snow-capped mountains. You may have shrinking lakes, or the riverbeds are shrinking. At the same time, you have the benevolence, where you have everything going so beautiful for you. The rivers are perennial. Some of the rivers are perennial. They never dry up. But in our cities, if you see some of the main river as such will always be dried up. One had seen it in Dehradun also, in Hyderabad city also it happens, and even in Pune city. There are, you can, wherever you have gone and you have experienced, you will see that coarse dryness. If you remember long back when Latur, that entire ground was broken. So what does that dried and caked up as such? So this also is a convincing factor enough that everything is not in our control. You and me are not the omnipotent, omniscient, personified human beings that we can control everything. There is very much a higher power. But when we put them in the form of deities, what happens is that higher power in the form of a deity, it is like a lesson that is being learnt by us and is being taught to us. So when somebody composes with great imagination, and actually speaking, if there are this deity culture is prevalent, when you go to the shrine, there is some sort of a power emanating, and it's the beliefs, and it is our shraddha, our concentration, that how we look in admiration, total admiration. It is like you have surrendered yourself. But a stage will definitely come after you've surrendered yourself totally in front of the deity, and you were in so much of awe and admiration, then you do come to the next stage of reverence, which will be different, okay, from the previous stage. So that is the era of evolution as such, okay. So always we talk about those different yugas, Treta Yuga, then Satya Yuga. So now you Kali Yuga. Already Kali Yuga is going on. So, and why are we making an effort is to minimize all these evil tendencies that are going on, that somewhere there will be an influence and we will be saved, or we will have the shower of blessings from the Almighty. Okay, and these type of compositions are not just for one person. Annamaya never sang it for only himself. Or if I am just rendering these, or any musician renders, any stalwart, any maestro renders such songs, and in deep devotion, like for example you will find the abhangs being sung also, it is only to create that devotion and that reverence, and also to invoke the blessings. Now this is our faith. Some may believe in it, some may not believe in it. Okay, so let's go into it now. So this Namo daanava vinaasa chakrama, that means we need the chakram for the time cycle of good, bad, and then heightened good, heightened bad, goes on in cyclical way, and then finally it has to be vanquished and a balance has to be struck. So this is the gist of the entire this, and as per the textual reference is that one of the 5 mighty weapons of Lord Venkateshwara is a Sudarshanam. As the description goes, the wheel of Sudarshanam is 3-eyed, hexagonal with 16 sides and 1,000 borders. It emanates the mighty fire when the Lord uses it to destroy the demonic forces. It emanates the mighty fire when Lord uses it to destroy the demonic forces. The wheel is always victorious in battles. It radiates the brilliance of millions of suns and moons, and it is worshipped by devatas. It adorns the right shoulder of the Lord Sri Venkateswara. Annamacharya in this Kirtana appeals to Sudarshanam to protect his devotees. Have you seen in our own lives also a particular philosophy you will be holding on, and then we are also moving in cycles, okay, and then it doesn't something doesn't work out, then we by nature we shift to another zone, okay, of a higher philosophy, and then maybe so from concrete to abstract, this goes on, right? So if we have this basic understanding, the time cycles or the wheel just goes, even our lives are governed by these cycles, okay? So only thing is we have to keep on minimizing the bad and let the good appeal to us. Okay, so now this is in Rag Yaman Kalyan, and so I start off with the little swaralap, and then in between the stanzas, okay, there are apart from the stai, there are 3 charanams or 3 antras. I will be giving the gist of that rag itself, okay, with the help of swaras. And I tried to elaborate it with the swara pattern because southern regions, they're all familiar, but not necessarily the northern and the central regions, who would want to, also listen, but listen with a little more interest. So in that sense, I try to bring about this. Okay, let's go into the song. Chakrama, Namo, daanava vinaasa, chakrama, samara vijaya, maina samara vijaya, maina sarvasu, chakrama. Namo Namo daanava vinaasa chakrama samara vijaya maina sarvesu chakrama Namo Namo daanava vinaasa chakrama Nire gama pama madhava madhava gama gapare gare gani dava ni dava ni ni dava re ga re re ga re ni re sa namo namo daanava vinaasa chakrama namo namo Ravi Chandra Koti Teja Rasi Aina Chakrama Ravi Chandra Koti Teja Rasi Aina Chakrama Divija Sevita Maina Divya Chakrama Divija Sevita Maina Divya Chakrama also, as we are singing, it's we automatically we tend to go into a self-reflection. Oh yes, right. Why don't I use my wheel of time cycle, and I myself can remove my evil tendencies and keep progressing into being a better human being. Of course, all said and done in our practical life, perhaps we may not be 100% perfect, but the aim should be to be near perfect. And that is what gives us that, great intrinsic joy, that great intrinsic happiness. Yeah. Thank you so much. Have a good day.